Okay, and I'm back to recording. Let's try this again, shall we? Stupid Lance, of course you're giving me more trouble. Of course you are. Yeah, you're an arrogant idiot is what you are. Scan just because. Okay. Thunderbolt. Yeah, we're gonna bust him up something good, Matt. Yeah, portable fusion reactor, yada. Yeah, we're damaging her, alright. We're damaging her a lot. Mighty Oak. Last time, I failed to get the medal for getting Lance to surrender, and I'm going to rectify that mistake. Ow, Natalie is seriously hurting. Oh dear. And Natalie is down. Heal. Okay. Ow! Refresh. Let me show you Neon Valkyrie's portable launch system. This will end you. You have no chance of survival. Oh, that's not good. Nuclear bomb. It does exactly what you'd expect. Once the timer reaches 0, it'll wipe out your party with a fiery explosion. Well, that'll stun it. Of course this happens. Yeah. Yeah, he is, Natalie. He is. See, it didn't even get to count down once. The countdown timer was indicated by those lights there on the side. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the Valkyrie tank is weak now, so let's get this. Ah! Almost made that mistake again. Now, wait, let's see. How much does he need to be? Okay. So I think we're about ready. Now, here's why I don't prefer. If I were to play the game, if I had a choice between getting Lance to surrender or getting him not to surrender, here's why I would choose not to make him surrender. See, Lance is trying to take over the world, of course. That's what he tried to do at the end of Epic Battle Fantasy 2. However, it got a lot more serious with this game because of his plans for the girls he was capturing. You remember the report said, execute the old prisoners and make room for the the leader's harem. A diversity of young girls are needed for the repopulation project. Quote, unquote. In other words, little Lance here was going to use those girls for his own personal harem and create his own little population. His personal population. And there is a word for that. And it is an awful and nasty word. And that is why I don't feel any problems with beating him into the ground. I prefer kicking him around across this entire fortress. And I'm not saying that this was a bad choice for the character, for the game. I'm saying it is a villainous choice. It is a very villainous choice. And I'm not, you're supposed to dislike the villain, and I dislike the villain. And I get this, this method for making him surrender, but I don't necessarily like it. Seventh Heaven. Watch. Whoa! Maybe I should let them live and consider negotiating. But my odds of winning this battle are still very high. What? What? You... No way! What? I've never seen someone that could use so much powerful magic and be a strong physical fighter at the same time. Maybe I should have tried those martial arts classes after all. Oh! What the... What? Are you... Oh! Oh! That should have worked! What the... Oh, this is getting annoying. Ugh. How many times am I gonna have to do this before you... Bring down the wrath of Zeus. Actually, Zeus... I don't know if bring down the wrath of Zeus would be a good thing for this battle, considering that Zeus might approve of what Lance is gonna do to all those girls. And Natalie, too. How is this possible? Yeah. You're supposed to weaken both Lance and Neon Valkyrie below 29% and then use Natalie's Seventh Heaven. Now, obviously Lance is convinced to surrender because of, well, Seventh Heaven seduces him into it, which I don't I get it because that is clearly his weakness, and he is a weak... That's clearly his personal weakness, and you're using that to manipulate him, but at the same time, it feels a little I don't necessarily like it, because this guy just deserves, for what he was planning, Lance deserves more to be pummeled into the ground than to be seduced. Personally, but that's me. And I'm not saying this is a bad choice for the game or the character, or this is an awful choice, or that this ruins the game. It doesn't. I just don't... It fits. It fits. I just don't necessarily like it as much as just beating him to a pulp. But medals are important, so I want to get that medal. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Actually, let me do a little math. Just to check something. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Neon Valkyrie 72021. Seven 2021. Okay, so Neon Valkyrie's health is still what it should be. I just did the calculation. It's still... My calculation for what is 29% is still accurate. So let's see. 25450. 25450. 25450. Aha! There's the problem. That's why it didn't work. Lance's either I must have written down the number wrong and I don't think I did, or somebody did, or it changed with the update. Lance's maximum HP is different than what it would have been when I made my notes. So 29% of his health is now 7,380. 7,381 basically when you round it off. So Neon Valkyrie is done, so let's weaken wrong one. Yeah, you thought would do what you thought was right, but where does the harem factor into that, dude? Really? How does bringing about... You wanted to protect people by bringing them under one government? Where does the harem really fit into that? I don't think it actually does. In all honesty, I think you just wanted a harem. And you are going to get punched in the face repeatedly for it. Okay, just one more hit on him and I should be good to go. Thank you, Anna. There. Natalie survived. Oh boy. Again, where does the harem fit into that, idiot? I don't know if this does anything, but whatever. Okay, so Lance is weak. Neon Valkyrie is weak. Let's go to Natalie. Ugh. Right, I was already on her turn. So, 7th Heaven. Let's get this medal done. I can't fight like this anymore. Your tactics are too cheap. Maybe we can negotiate after all. There, you surrendered. Now! Yeah, back away. There! Nice one, guys! That was good teamwork. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. And that is finally done. Ugh. Did I get another? No. Ugh. Well, how long have I been at this? 15 minutes. Okay, so, yeah, Lance is now part of the party, so let's give him this bread. It increases attack and defense by 2%. The whole party is now here. And let's also work on Lance's skills, shall we? Snipe. Shoot a single target with super high accuracy attack. Element and effects depend on current weapon. High critical hit rate, 1 turn cooldown. Double shot. An attack which shoots a single target twice. Element and effect depend on current weapon. Weapon effects are stronger than usual. Hits a new foe if target is killed. Unload. Very powerful attack which shoots a target 6 times. Element and effect depend on current weapon. Hits a new foe if target is killed. High critical hit rate. Has a 5 turn cooldown. Plasma shot. Basic thunder attack which hits a single foe. May debuff target's evade. Has 1 turn cooldown. Flame shot. Basic fire shot which hits a single foe. May debuff the target's defense. Has a 1 turn cooldown. Dark shot. May debuff basic dark shot which hits a single foe. May debuff target's magic defense. Has a 1 turn cooldown. Big bomb. Blasts a single foe with a big magical bomb damage. Magical. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, despite the fact that he's using guns, his weapons are guns, his attacks are basically magical. May stagger targets, has 3 turn cooldown. Armor Crush. Smashes a target with a melee attack and dispels them. Element and effect depend on current weapon. Has a 1 turn cooldown. Machine Guns. Shoots all enemies repeatedly with bomb attacks. Has a 1 turn cooldown. Moab. Blasts all foes with a massive magical bomb damage. Takes a very long time to recharge. May stagger targets. Has a 10 turn cooldown. Moab, actually, trivia for you. Moab stands for Mass Ordnance Air Blast. It's actually a type of weapon that, according to a show I saw, Future Tech, is the largest weapon bomb in the U.S. arsenal that isn't nuclear. Again, the acronym stands for Mass Ordnance Air Blast, although the military came up with another meaning for that acronym, a much sillier one. Mother of all bombs. Poison gas. Strongly poisons all enemies and deals some magical bio damage. Has a 3 turn cooldown. Medipack. Heals 1 ally and removes any status problems they have. 3 turn cooldown. Hyper Beam. Takes 2 turns to use, charges on the first use, and fires on the second use. Deals huge magical damage to all enemies. Element and effect depend on current weapon. And finally, normal attack. Special extra skills. Debilitate. Debuffs the defense of all enemies. 5 turn cooldown. Limit Break Oblivion. Deals massive physical bomb damage to all foes. This destroys Lance's tank, but he's got spares. High accuracy. Nuke. Limit Break. Deals massive magical fire damage to all enemies and burns all players and foes. High accuracy. Replaces the current weather with radiation for 5 turns. And extra limit break, Ion Cannon. Deals massive magical thunder damage to all foes and stuns them. Also charges Lance's Hyper Beam attack, super high accuracy. Pfft, that was a lot to say. Ugh. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. He gets bubble attack, if I remember correctly. So there's that. Let's see. Let's give him this. Big Bomb. Armor Crush. Machine Guns. Moab. Poison Gas. Hyper Beam. Just get those all on the table. Flame Shot evolves into Flame Burst. Advanced Fire Shot, which hits all enemies. It can also be focused on a single target for more damage. May debuff the target's defense. Has a 1 turn cooldown. Okay, so there's that. Plasma Shot into Plasma Wave. Basically the same thing. Dark Shot into Gravity Surge. Machine Guns, upgrade that. Double Shot, let's upgrade that. Good. Let's upgrade Lucky Star again. Fireball again. Matt. Let's upgrade Torrent again. Nettle into Overgrowth. Powerful bio attack, but hits a single target twice. Okay, let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade Frost Arrow into Frost Flurry. It's just... Let's upgrade this just because. Wispy Strike. Let's upgrade that just because. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry if that was just a lot of stuff to say all at once. I'm just trying to get through this. Oh, that was tiring. So Lance is now part of the team. I'm still going to be unhappy with Lance for a while, but, well, there you go. Now let's, the protesters are gone. That's good. And the barricade is gone, so let's take these out now. Magma chunk. Good. That was exhausting. And you also notice that the cannons have stopped firing, which is also good. Okay, Lance, so I get what these monoliths in your lab were for, but why did you kidnap all those girls? What's the point of that? Isn't one enough? That's my question, Anna! Because he's the greatest moron that ever lived, that's why. Well said, Natalie. Well, actually, I thought a great deal about this. I'm sure you did. Every detail has been meticulously planned out. The monoliths were to be the energy supply for my perfect empire, and the girls would be the human supply. I simply picked the fittest of the species to reproduce with and to populate my empire. I thought it was a brilliant plan, but neither part worked out. See? He's a megalomaniac despot! Among other unspeakable things! Yeah! No Legs. No Legs is going to be keeping a good eye on you. That's messed up, man. We're going to be keeping a lot of eyes on you at all times. We're only letting you hold on to your guns because we need you to fight. Don't you dare try anything funny. Pfft, you have my word that I won't. That if I betray you, I won't be sneaky about it. I'll be honest and upfront. Ooh, that is hurting my throat. Sorry. Ow! Who are you? Bounce. Ah, I see you have the EBF5 expansion pack. I'll let you into this optional dungeon then. Be warned though, it's a maze in there. If you get lost, just save and load your game. You'll appear back at the entrance. Don't forget this. Yeah, this is another optional area. I am not going down there. Not yet, anyway. I will go down there, but not yet. It looks... I really need to work on my Lance voice. Like I said, originally, I like to give him a very deep voice, but oftentimes I have done it too deep, and it starts to hurt my throat. So I'm trying to come up with something in the middle. It looks like there's no need for me to talk to my men. They can see what's happened, and they won't cause you any trouble. So you guys beat Lance, huh? Perhaps I underestimated you. Perhaps? I'm not gonna mess with you anymore. I wouldn't stand a chance. I admit it, you win, and I surrender. Next time you're ordered to kidnap women and burn down the countryside, perhaps you should consider if what you're doing is in any way ethical. Yes, ma'am. Mistakes have been made. I hope you do that. Well, I hope there isn't a next time for you, but I hope you actually think in the next time you do something that seems questionable. Well, I sure chose an awful group to get involved with. All of this destruction could have been avoided if we weren't so greedy and short-sighted. I'll see if there's anywhere where I can help out with the restoration efforts. Please, forgive me. I'm sorry that I dragged you into this, comrade. The blame is mine to bear, and I will move forward and restore our honor. That implies you had honor to begin with. Let's take this. Gun. Nitro Bomber XL. Just another big gun. Boost the damage of bomb skills. Red Pill. Permanently increases Lance evade and accuracy by 1%. Mushroom. Permanently increases Lance health points by 2%. Because that's what mushrooms do. Hat. A mail hat. Basket hat. A ninja wearing this will be well hidden. Thunder and tired and weak resistance and instant death and doom resistance. 8 shuriken. Oh, I can finish Rebel's quest. Good. And a potato. Permanently increases Lance magical attack and magical defense by 2%. Let's see through here. Another card. Electron Child. Boosts the damage of summons by 1%. 12 hand bombs and more bread. Oh, let's see that. Let's see. Electron Child, electric type, basic monster card. Electron children are made from pure electrical energy and can evolve into many different forms. They are often used as batteries. Awesome! And you. Why did you... I'm going to give him the really whiny voice. You'll see why. Why did you do this to us? All I wanted was to rule my own country, as is my birthright, and you took that away from me. How even dare you? I'm not going to lose sleep over this. Some people never learn their lesson. Some people never learn their lesson, huh? Guess I'll put this guy on the village blacklist. And here's another slime for the Rainbow River. Oh, yeah, the quest NPCs are out now. But let's see. Ah, there's a chest hidden there, so let's get it right now. Aha! No treasure escapes my keen senses. Oh, hey, look at that. It's like that thing in the creepy place under the weapons shop in Hope Harbor. Huh. That may... I wonder if that'll actually come into play later. Probably not. I wonder how many chests we might have missed, though. I don't think we've missed any so far. At least any that I could get to. 1 silver plate, not quite gold, but still pretty valuable. 1 silk, fine silk for fancy clothing made by worms. And a flare. Fairy, a charming and chatty companion. Gives the player auto-revive status. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! What exactly is that from again? I don't know. I know it's, what's the character's name? Navi? But I don't know where Navi is from. Wait, why did I go that way? Ugh. I should just go this way. Now, up next would be the village of Greenwood, but since Lance is in the party, I wanted to start on something. Yeah. The Grand Gallery. Since the party is now full, let's check out the Grand Gallery, since we can examine all the art now and all the characters can give their commentary. So, what time is it? 28 minutes. Okay. Okay, so that actually So, I think I will actually cut this video off a little early, because like I said, I want to now examine the Grand Gallery, or at least as much of the Grand Gallery as I can get to now. I mean, not all the doors are open, obviously, but I have, how many medals do I have? I have 42 medals. That's quite a few. So, that'll get us pretty far, and we can go through the art and the commentary by the characters, and so on and so on and so on. So, I think I'm going to take a break for a bit. Well... maybe I will continue recording today, I'm not sure. I definitely do want to take a break for a bit, rest my throat, eat lunch, whatever. And when I come back, we will examine, in part, the Grand Gallery. Examine it even more from the little glance we got way back. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends on social media. My channel can't grow without you guys, and again, thank you so much for those of you that are watching. And until next time I decide to record, this is Emerald Lupin with Let's Play Epic Battle Fantasy V version 2.0.